and SCVs, or if you slow down the build time, then it's just like not even going to be scary anymore, you know? So, I don't know. I think it's just like slightly overpowered at most. And I like that what was I gonna say? I got distracted. I like the timing of it. I like that Protoss has early aggression. Like, even though it sucks to lose to like Mothership Corps and stuff, I really do like that Protoss has options. Because in Wings of Liberty, Protoss just never had anything. They had like Zealot, Stalker Pressure, and that was it. And that's just...
Additional supply depots required.
All-ins don't really work anymore. Just because of the Nexus cannon. Like, at least certain all-ins. Like, any type of siege-based all-in, Cloak Banshee, or 2 barracks isn't gonna work. I think you can still go like 11-11 and kill a Nexus first. Or probably even a 1-gate Nexus. What is happening? That's a goddamn hatchery right there in my base.
Additional supply depots required.
Big job, huh? What's going on? Woohoo! Over. In the rear. Ah! You scared me! This better be good. It's your time.
Well, I don't know what he's like really gonna do with this. I'm sort of just gonna try to continue normally. I have not seen this before. Certainly annoying, all that creep that's gonna be there. So I think the Cats-like thing to do here is go roaches. That just seems like what Cats would do. I haven't played him in a long time, but I get the feeling he's kind of a roach kind of guy. Roaches, Nidus worms, stuff like that.
Add-on complete.
What's going on? By the number. SCV ready. SCV ready.
So what am I gonna do? Probably Cloakless Banshee
Add-on complete.
and a third command center and some armories and stuff like that.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Light it up. SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready. Sounds sweet. Bandit. Ah! I can't build here. SCV ready. Pedal two. Go ahead. SCV ready. By the note. SCV ready.
What do I want Marines for?
Been waiting.
Definitely to take care of overlords.
SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready. I'm in a heap of trouble. SCV ready. SCV ready. I can't build here. SCV ready. Are you ready? I'm waiting.
Holla back.
SCV ready. Where's the hot? Big job.
I feel like Blue Flame is actually not a good upgrade here. And I should sort of just head toward Thor's. Oh, maybe tanks.
Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready. I can't build here. Ah! You scared me. SCV ready.
So he's doing some weird stuff here, actually.
Sound. Big job. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Get out. Get out with the Banshee.
Ready to plunder.
Oh, he probably has a third. Yeah, he probably took his,
In a heap of trouble.
Upgrade complete.
the other third.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
Understood.
Ready to roll out. SCV ready.
Research complete.
Go ahead. What's going on?
Oh boy.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Mineral field.
That's a lot of roaches.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Why didn't I play for $20? Because Katz is a lot better than I am. The way to combat Vipers is to spread out your mech. Just spread out. Spread out your tanks so the swarm cloud stuff doesn't hurt as much. Yeah, he's really good. And he's been really active lately. And I have not. Like, I'll bet with Katz if I'm in good form and he gives me odds like 2-1 or 3-1. Yeah, okay. So how do I make this work? I don't know, like this part, the part is, it's really easy to go Hellion Banshee. But I want to be able to have a transition plan. So I like the 2 armories, I like the 3 command centers. probably... Okay, everything right now is really gas intensive. I have plenty of minerals because I'm just non-stop dropping mules. So I want to keep a factory on a reactor and pump out a lot more Hellions. I like just one Banshee. I think the first Banshee has a ton of value because you force spores. And then the second Banshee I don't think has quite as much. Hang on a sec. Hey, what's up, man? Shit. Ooh, coming home tonight. Yeah. And the problem is I'm on a really fucked up sleep schedule because I woke up at like 5 p.m. It's not good. It's not good at all. I went to bed at like noon or something. Yeah, but I also don't want to sleep there because I don't really have a bed. I could couch it, I guess. That'd be okay. Okay, I'll consider it. If I do come down tonight, it'll be late. At like, I'll leave here in like 3 hours or something. I'll be able to get there. I'll get to the Seahawks game. I'm going to I've got caffeine I can drink. Pretty small. Yeah, he got all those computer parts, and I got all the rice. It's like, Mom, I can afford top ramen and rice. That's not what I need from you. These are the only things I can afford. Alright, man, well, I got some stuff I'm doing, so I'm going to get back to it, but I'll call you when I'm coming down tonight. Is it cool if I call you at like 1? Okay, cool. Cool, man. See you in a bit. That was my brother. Anyway, so what was I saying? Get a lot of gas. I need a lot of gas because like what I want to build is like I want to research pre-igniter, siege mode, double upgrades, siege tanks, Thors. So I want to take my 4th gas a lot faster than I did, and I want to build a lot more Hellions than I did. The Viking and Medevac, they're both really, really nice to have. It's nice to have those elements of like just map control and different sort of ways of attacking, but I think it's a little fancy. Maybe what I should do is not take the factory off the reactor and just use this barracks had some downtime where it wasn't doing anything, and it could be building a reactor for the medevac like right now. I just switched a little bit too fast, I think. Like, I got punished kind of how I was supposed to. I invested everything into like a Banshee which did nothing and like a 4 Hellion drop which is not really going to do too much. And then I just had no ground army whatsoever. So I just needed to build more stuff. Alright. Like, transitioning it's always a little bit different depending on the map and what you're playing against, but So and with every patch changes things. So I'm not trying to map out like a perfect build order to 75 supply, but just taking a look at the basics is helpful. You know what I mean? The reactor on the port. Well, I want to make the starport really useful. Like, with that type of mech opening, like, if I'm not going to get a lot of use out of the starport, it would be better to do a 2-factory Hellion build, probably. Like, just one Banshee. I suppose I could build a Banshee, and then build a Viking, and then use the starport to build an add-on. That would probably be okay. I do like that medevac, though. Because the Hellions sort of, like, they're alright early on at denying creep and making some contact with the enemy, but they do sort of lose their value a little bit once Zerg starts building actual units. Like, they don't really do too much. So, suiciding them for drones with a medevac seems alright. And the medevac can be used over and over, like, until mutalisks are out. And it gives scouting and stuff. The build I was doing at the start of Heart of the Swarm was 2-factory Hellions into a starport, but I just was having too much trouble with Roach all-ins and Roach aggression. So I really think that early starport is necessary just for the Banshee to defend. Like, that Banshee is so good, it does so much. It harasses drones, it forces spores, it defends roaches. You can use it in conjunction with Hellions to kill creep tumors and to kill queens. And, I mean, just to defend, like, banelings and roaches and pick off drones at a third base. Like, it just does so much. And, yeah. So I really do think factory into starport is the best thing you can do in TvZ, like, with an early third. And then from there, like, I'm just like 99% sure that's what I want to be doing. From there, double armory or double eBay feels really correct, and I'm like 70% sure that's what I should be doing. It's possible that adding some barracks or factories and militarizing up a little bit is good too. But it seems like it should be upgrades. I like TvZ though. I like it a lot. Like, at least in the opening. What's up with infestors nowadays? Are they different in hots and wings? Or are they the same? Reaper against Zerg. I just have never done much Reaper. Like, that was my main opening in Wings of Liberty early on in that game, but then Zerg sort of learned how to defend it and I stopped doing it. Reaper. Just, it's so different. I think it's probably pretty good, actually, right now. Because you can regenerate the Reapers. Having a barracks on a tech lab defends roaches really easily. And you can just do, like, Reaper into 3cc. And then transition. And that basically accomplishes what Hellion Banshee accomplishes. So I could see that being actually very good. I've just developed this strong dislike of Reapers. Not sure why. Just, that's my gut. Like, when I look at that unit, it looks awesome to me, and I love fast scouting units, but I've just developed this hatred for them. Just because, I guess it's losing to them is really frustrating. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I just don't like them. Fuck Reapers. Am I right? I just feel like a dick when I win with them. And when I win with, like, Hellions and Banshees, I feel really skilled. Like, if I outmaneuver some queens and do a bunch of awesome drone harass, I feel pretty pro. But when I, like, just jump up a cliff with Reapers and kill 6 things and run out and regenerate, I feel like a dick.